Welcome to Mr. Snacks, Soul Cafe. My name is Julia Caesar. And here is Mr. Snacks himself, Hiroshi.
Yeah, thank you, Julia. Well, welcome once again to Mr. Snacks, Soul Cafe. 8-minute quickies. Not much time. So let's get on it. Like someone said, time flies like a fruit flies like a banana. And check out my previous 8-minute quickies. This is part 3. A lot of talk about truth these days, the truth as opposed to a lie. Well, if life is oneness, and non-duality, which means not two, energy is just one, and duality then is an illusion. And, well, it appears that there is separation and division. The illusory mind, as I would say, as I've covered many times, its function is to separate and divide what is one. An example, happiness is separate in the mind from sadness, good versus evil, right, wrong, beauty, ugliness, up versus down, love versus hate. So how about truth versus lies? Yeah. Truth versus false. You see, false means fake. False means it's bogus. The false and lies go together like hand in glove. Now, listen, if life is an illusion, as the sages have shared, then the false and lies have to be an illusion as well. In an illusory life, even the truth would be false or a lie. Yeah, an illusion. But of course, the truth seems real. The lies seem real. When I talk about life here, I'm talking about daily life, the routine you go through daily, you know? To man, daily life seems very real. Waking up, going to work, paying the bills, dealing with, well, watching sports on TV, going to the movies, hanging out with friends, getting a bite to eat, going to McDonald's, right? Or a health food store, whatever, having a relationship, etc. An illusion doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It all does, but not as the mind thinks it does. Got it? All right, so the whole life, according to what we think, is really a false life, a fake life. So back to lies. Lies make up life itself. The mental life as we live in a world of thoughts is bogus, is fake. Can we correct or make it better? Right? Make life better? Well, hell no. Sorry about the word hell. Not really, but why? Why can't we make it better? Because there's nothing that can be done to correct it. And sorry to the teachers of religion and spirituality out there that are trying to correct life, make it better, improve life. Life doesn't need any improvement. It is what it is, right? Whether we like it or not. You can't correct it because the correction itself would be fake or bogus, a lie. All we can do is understand the false and the lies as an illusion. You got it? What is false cannot reveal the truth. But understanding the false, the fake, the lies, reveals the truth. Once the false is dropped completely, then what will be left is the truth. You see, in the mind, what the mind thinks is truth is really false or a lie. Yeah, the mind is not capable of recognizing the truth. Man searches for the truth, but how would he or she know the truth or even recognize the truth? The sages, men and women of, full of wisdom, have shared the truth cannot be known. What is real cannot be known. We only know the mind. I covered this, I think, in part 2. Right? We don't know life itself. The mind is just a thought. What we know is our thoughts about life, not life. A thought of a donut is not a donut, an actual donut. Can one eat the thought of a donut and be filled? Of course not. So in the search for truth, the mind is merely searching for its own concepts and conclusions, opinions of life. Nothing wrong with the search or the mind. The false and the lies, they're needed to sustain and live your daily routine or life. There's nothing wrong with it. And if man actually found the truth, life would be over and done with. It would all disappear. Truth would annihilate the mental life. You see, there is no separation in energy. Energy is all there is. Energy that is life. Let's go down the rabbit hole further. Man lives in lies. Examples. I was at Starbucks a while ago. There's a young lady that works there that we have engaged in conversation about life, and we kid around a lot with each other. I did ask her, how's it going today? Many times. And she usually responds with a positive comment. But further investigation, questions on my part, reveals that sometimes she's just smiling for the sake of smiling. And it isn't okay with her. She has a lot of rough times. So lies are like a lubricant. A sage said it's like a shock absorber to sustain a relationship. So just because a person smiles doesn't mean all is okay. Deep inside, there could be a lot of anxiety. But man pretends. The Great Pretender, Platter's tune. Great tune, by the way. So the bottom line, a lie. So in relationships and in marriages, there are two people just tolerating each other in the name of love. And we know that. One day, what happens? The spouse says, we need to talk. And then she or he says, I want a divorce. A shock. The wife asks the husband, how does this outfit look? The husband not wanting an argument and wanting maybe sex that night. So what does he say? Oh, the outfit looks great. But does it really? Or is he just saying that? Is he being truthful 24/7? Not a single grain of truth in being cordial. And a small lie is still a lie. But lies are needed to sustain a relationship. So honesty is not the best policy. So to keep peace in the home, lies are needed. The spouse may be mad as hell, but holds it in. Why? Because, don't want to ruin the evening. And so, politicians, huh? So the bottom line, a relationship needs lies to survive. Do you reveal your real intentions always? Not really. So man feels safe in lies. You hate your boss and you're angry with him or her and you hate your job. Do you tell your boss that when he or she asks you how you are and what are you thinking? How's it going? No, you keep it in. Everything's okay. Thank you for asking. Because if you were totally honest, truthful, you would lose your job, right? Man cannot just say what he wants to say, right? To maintain harmony, lies are needed. And the harmony itself is an illusion, fake. And this is normal. Society has lied to us. Go after your dreams, you'll be happy. Really? Get a job, you'll be happy. Really? Meet the person of your dreams, get married, have kids, you'll be happy. Really? Oh my goodness. Religion has lied. The Bible is the word of God. It is without error. Really? What you hold in your hand is not the Bible, the word of God. It's a translation. We don't have the originals. The originals are the originals. What we have are copies of copies of copies. And these copies have errors in them. Take a course in textual criticism. Do church members, have they taken a course in? No, of course not. Scribal errors. So it is written by man. Does God make mistakes? How about the stories in the Bible that are not in the older manuscripts, but added on to the newer manuscripts? Do they teach you that in church? Anyway, but there are plenty who believe. Beliefs are just opinions shared by more than one. Beliefs are not the truth. Wow, I'm going over here. But I want to get with this flow. A believer will say, I love God. God is number one in my life. God talks to me. I love him so. So this God has rules for living in the Bible, right? Instructions. If you love God so much, why do you choose to sin? Because you know sin hurts God according to your belief. Are you really so happy as you claim to be because Jesus is in your life? Or whoever? Man is born without religion, and nature is without religion. Only man's mind has religion. The dog doesn't, the cat doesn't, the flower doesn't, a parrot doesn't. So any religion is a mental religion, false, an illusion. But then again, nothing wrong, but man has a belief-oriented personality. To man, his beliefs are the truth, right? A belief is just, what is it? Your knowledge and your liking to it, all mental. So my point is to live harmoniously. To live that way, you have to speak lies. To be a politician, one must speak lies. And then we think, we're surprised. To be a musician, one must speak lies. How about a salesman? Look at the lies told by the religious and spiritual leaders. The media. Lies are a necessity. The truth can never be spoken, even. But of course, people believe they can know the truth and that they can speak the truth. Life is a paradox. Lies make one able to live even with the ones you love, right? Well, that's about it. Here's my rant. What a deception. Take care. Have a good